So sometimes when we take one of our hooks out, depending on utilizing butterfly hooks or when we're trying to switch and choose the sides that we want to force our opponent to, our opponent's going to form a tight knee-elbow connection that's going to make it hard for us to get one of the hooks in. And so we need both hooks to be able to be in stronger control, but we also need two hooks in to be able to actually get points. So if you guys are competing, you want to get those hooks in. So what we'll just look at is from going from the weak side to the strong side, and then Kevin, or your opponent or training partner, is getting their knee and elbow together, which blocks the next hook. So we don't feel comfortable here. Either our opponent's starting to feel like they're going to escape, or we just want to be on the strong side for finishing. We're going to take this foot off, engage this leg, plant it on the mat, and then start to hip out to the side. But as we've done this, our opponent has now got a tight knee-elbow connection because they're like, well, you took that hook away. We're not going to let the hook come back. You're not going to try and throw your hook over top. You're not going to try and use flexibility here. What we're going to look to do is, we call it the Popovich because Pavel Popovich was the guy that we saw using this, and it was one of the few techniques that he used that wasn't just based on steroids, and it's extremely effective. What we're looking at doing from here is keeping a tight seatbelt connection and chest to back, and what we're going to do is instead of trying to put this hook in, we're going to cross our feet. And so I'm crossing my feet so that I'm starting to control the left side of Kevin's hip, so that now I'm going to be able to start working on separating the upper body from the lower body. So I need both points anchored, upper and lower, so that now what I'm going to look to do is extend away and bridge a little bit backwards, so that I'm going to take Kevin's body and go like this to create just a little bit of space of knee and elbow, so that now I can go in that. I can fill it with the hook. So as we shift it to the side, he's keeping a nice knee-elbow connection. Closing my hook. So this hook that's not in is going to go over top of the hook that's on the bottom. This can be just very strong control to hide out from here and still have some meaningful direct rotational control. I might even be able to, from here, look to free my hands and look to finish the choke and finish it while never even putting that hook back in. But as we're here, what I'm going to look to do is close this, and now I'm going to look to start opening up, and I'm going to try and open up his elbow here. I can do this by grabbing a motorcycle grip and lifting my elbow and extending my arm upwards like this. We can also do it just from the seatbelt in the sense where I'm just going to be trying to think of driving my shoulder into the back of his neck while lifting up, while I push his lower body down. So keep nice in the elbow connection, Kevin. Here, like this. All I need is a little bit of space. You're not going to completely destroy everybody, but here, opening up, even if I was here strong side, I can't get this, I'm looking to open up, put this in. If I didn't have his hips connected, where I'm able to actually push him down, his knee is just going to follow his elbow, so as I do this, he can still keep that connection. I need to think of it like a torture device where I'm trying to stretch both ends of his body to opposite sides, where I'm able to go here. And so in this sense, I started falling back to my shoulder to create a little bit more length, put that hook in. And with that posture break, could be a really good time to look at starting to actually mount an offense and go for the hand fighting into finishing the choke.